Hi, it's Marlene, and welcome to the angel reading for May 4th to 10th. We're here. We've arrived in May. We've come through a very tumultuous month of April. And actually, if we look back at the whole year has kind of been one big change and shift after the other. So today I was sort of sitting, and it's like I've heard from a few people that the last week the energy has been really intense for a lot of people. And we're finding ourselves coming up against adversities and different challenges and that. And all of these are really being given to us as a catalyst for change and for transformation. And so I sort of have asked, okay, well, how can we help deal with this as we are going through? And the message that they gave me was that in every moment, everyone is speaking their truth. And unfortunately, everyone's truth doesn't always meld and gel together and become each other's truth. The best way that we can move forward with this energy, and when we find ourselves in these situations, is to feel compassion and love, and come from a place of love always when we are speaking our truth and trying to get it across. There does not have to be a force behind this. It can be a very gentle movement. And a lot of people will not understand that, but that is what we have to do in order to move forward and be okay with it. And when challenges do come up for you, the best way to sort of deal with these after is to let go. And a lot of people, what happens is we are hurt or angry, upset, bitter, and we just are not really letting go of it because we're holding on to it so tightly because of our emotions and how we're feeling. And those emotions and how we're feeling are all very valid and justified. However, we need to let it go. So one way to do this is to forgive. And it is really hard sometimes to forgive the action, but it is usually easier to forgive the person. So this is what we need to do. We need to just be forgiving all the time, cutting cords, sending them back with love, and forgiving the person. And that will help us ease through the challenges, the shifts, and the transformations that are coming to us right now. Because it is going to be a marvelous thing when we come through on the other side. We're going to see all these marvelous changes, and we're going to be very pleased with it. However, nothing is ever easy. Rome was not built in a day. And so this is the tearing down, it's the rebuilding, it's the figuring out your truth. And so all of these opportunities are coming to you in order for you to facilitate this. So embrace them. Find the silver lining. Even though it is extremely hard, and I get that, it is like find the silver lining because it is there. Embrace the lesson, embrace the gift, and really move on and forgive. So we're going to start this week with an Archangel card. So I'm just going to pull one and see which Archangel is working with us this week. And we have Archangel Uriel. And I don't know if you can see this card. Oop, very good. I'll just try and stop it. And it's about brilliant ideas. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. So this means that you're on the right path, and this also speaks very well with my reading for the month, which is in the Nourish publication of Nourish Your Body, Mind, and Soul. The link is on my website if you wish to go and read it, and that there's some wonderful authors in there that provide encouragement, enlightenment, and just some very good, useful tips for all of us as we walk through our journey. It's about trusting. This card is about trusting. It's about trusting what you're getting and knowing that what you are feeling and getting and how you are acting in that is the right idea, and it's on the right path. So it's like, take these, trust them, have faith that you are doing the right thing. And that, so if you're getting ideas that it's time to let go of something, it's time to mend something, it's time to move on from something, it's time to bring something into your life, this is the ideal week to start doing that. So don't hold off anymore. Don't procrastinate. Don't bury it. Don't hide away from it. Don't turn your back on it. Now is the time to deal with it. And the sooner that you can deal with it, the better things will be. So brilliant ideas. This card is speaking to us of brilliant ideas. And I'll just read the little thing, because Archangel Uriel is associated with, well, I'm not really quite sure at the moment. This happens to me all the time. But I call Archangel Uriel in from the north when I'm calling in all of the angels. And I do that pretty well on a daily basis. So his energy is actually helping us with intellectual guidance and ideas and stuff like that. And his energy is aligned with the amber crystal. So call on him to help you understand your ideas that you're getting and for the next right step to be taking. So he is really the angel to call upon for all of that. Your idea is an answered prayer. Even though it may push you past your comfort zone, know that God doesn't give you anything you can't handle. Ask for and be willing to receive all of the support that you need in order to bring the idea to fruition. Know that I'll be there all along the way, and you can ask for my help at any time. I'm especially glad to give you ideas and creative insights to support your life's purpose. So Archangel Uriel, that's a beautiful card, and actually it goes right into our next one, because this is, I'm pulling from the deck, the Oracle, Life Purpose Oracle card deck by Doreen Virtue next. So let's just see what card supports this for the coming week. Just give it a good shuffle, and now I'm just going to see which card wishes to come out. And I think it's this one right here, so we're going to have that one. Healer. Oh, this so goes along with what I was speaking about at the beginning of the reading, and that, and about everybody, you know, speaking their own truth, and unfortunately none of us really have the same ideal of what a truth is. And that's because it's our truth and it's their truth, and it's like it just goes around and around, okay? And it also is about healing time now. So this is how transformation and change happens. It's how shifts happen. We are healing ourselves, and it could be from past lives, it could be from this lifetime, and that this is the healer card. So it is time for you to start healing your life and everything. If you are a healer, now is the time more than ever to step forward. So if you have a special service that you can offer the world, now is the time to do that. And it is like a very compassionate full time to have our healing our healing, offer our healing to other people so that they can know peace and know love and know understanding. Because basically healing is about knowing peace. It's about being in comfort so that you are able to enjoy life. You have a spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share it with others. And so yes, you should be sharing your healing gifts, but I also think that even if you're not a healer or you don't feel that you're a healer, your words and your actions can be healing to other people. So move forward with being full of love and light, and we'll see what the healer card has to say for us. This card validates what you've always known. You're a healer. While each person possesses this gift, some, like you, have refined and polished their abilities. The divine love and light within every sentient being can be directed and amplified to benefit others. So even if you don't feel that you're a healer and you have no special gifts, you can still provide healing for other people. And you do that by sharing your love, by sharing your knowledge, and by being you, and by being compassionate. So this is this week in that you need to also take care of yourself, because healing begins with us. So on an emotional, physical, mental level, make sure that you are giving yourself the proper healing that you need and the proper rest and retreat and everything like that. So we're starting off with Archangel Uriel, who is bringing forth ideas and everything, and helping us with an intellectual understanding. And we're also bringing in the healing energy, either through ourselves or by seeking a healer if we're having a hard time with everything that's going on in our lives, and that perfect time to seek out another healer. And there are many out there. Just take the time to find the one that resonates with you and call upon them. So the last card I'm going to draw from the last deck is the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. I love this deck, as you guys, whoops, no, and there's one that has fallen out. So let's see what this card is. And we have the hostilities card, and it was upright this time when it flew out, or how I picked it up, so that's how they want us to see that. So hostilities, this means that we're in for another week probably of full-on energies where it feels like everything is pushing against us, and we really, are almost at our breaking point, or maybe some of you are at your breaking point already. And so it's just like, okay, be extra gentle and extra careful this week, and just know that this too shall pass. As it said, you are never given more than you can handle. Keep the faith, trust that whatever is coming your way, that you can deal with it this week. And the hostilities are not to put it up and be a fight. You can choose to walk away from the negative energy and the hostilities that come your way this week. That is your choice. Also pay attention if they are coming up, that it's not a sign or a clue of where you need to turn to and go to. So I will quickly look at the hostilities card. And I find it rather interesting because we have had the hostility card come up a few times in these weekly readings. So your defenses are up, and it's a very aggressive energy this week. So perhaps one way to ease the hostilities is to lessen your defenses. So don't try not to be defensive about everything that comes your way. And so by being grounded, that would be one way of helping us. So we kind of have to get to Switzerland, which is neutral, and however you do that, you get to your 0 point and where you're neutral. And from there, things are easily to see what is sort of going on with our lives, and that it's like we have a better picture of it than if we are standing there and being defensive about everything that is coming our way. So he's ready to do battle. It reveals a situation where hostilities toward you are about to be or have already been engaged. The aggressive energy may be verbal or emotional, with someone in your environment being excessively critical, demanding, or hurtful. In a work or social situation, there may be backstabbing or out-and-out slander going on. This is different from the deceit card because the hostile energies are more apparent, more overt. So that means they're more in the front, more in the, like in our face. In fact, you may have been living with them for some time, but whether this is new or old energy, now is the time to regain control. Now is the time to regain control. You're in control of your life. If you don't allow that to happen to you, then it can't happen. And that, I know, is like one of those little clicky catchphrases that everyone says, but it really is true. So if we have to allow this, and if we don't, then we can walk away from it. Allowing dishonoring treatment from others is an open invitation to the universe to send you more. It may feel risky, but you need to have the courage to stand up for yourself now and always. So stand up for yourself this week. Do some healing, and by standing up for yourself, you really are healing yourself, because you are putting that statement out to the world. Hey, I'm a human, I'm worthy. This is my life, my choices, and move on. I wish you all a very blessed week this week, and I would love to hear from you. If you wish to send me a comment, you can go to my website, www.merlina.com. There is comment sections where you can send me an email. You can connect with me on Facebook through there, and I would love to hear from you. And if you are looking for guidance and would love to connect with your angels and guides, I would love to help you do that. You can also find out that information on my website. Have a blessed week. Go forward, stand strong, be the healer, start healing yourself, and live in peace. Until next week.